Leeds Trinity is amazing for placements. It gave me a really good insight on maybe what I wanted to do post my degree.
My work placement really helped me to get better understanding of what I'm looking to go into.
That's another great thing about the university, is having the opportunity to go on a different placement each year gives you different ideas, and you can sort of see different types of jobs and where you may want to go.
I really like the community sort of feel at Trinity.
It's like everyone knows everyone, it's almost like a small family.
It's like a really sort of easygoing environment when you move onto campus. There's a lot of support there.
Whatever it is, there's somebody there to support you, and that's really, really good.
One of the great things about Leeds Trinity is everything's so easily accessible.
The facilities here are really, really good. Although it's quite a small university, there's really, really good equipment, everything you can kind of think of for almost any subject.
Teachers especially are all really friendly.
The lecturers here are really supportive. I've got a good relationship with my main tutor, which has been really good.
All of my lecturers know my name.
Our lecturers get to know us quite well, and we can also get in touch with them whenever we have any questions.
Yeah, Leeds is a great friendly city. It's brilliant as an international student because it's so welcoming and so culturally accepting.
You've got Headingley and you've got Horsforth and you've got Leeds as well, and so there's lots of different student areas, which, you know, there's lots of bars and clubs that are aimed at students as well.
It has quite a lot of culture and quite a lot of things that students can get involved in the city, and that's why I picked Leeds and not anywhere else.
What was I going to say now?
What's that number?
Oh, sorry, I've done an again.
I have to do that again.
Okay, good afternoon, student. Here we are in another live session, and this is me, Faisal Islam Amir. I'm the Senior International Conversion Manager for 𝐸 Global Education Limited. 𝐸 Global Education Limited is one of the trusted agency in Bangladesh, and also we have offices around the world. We have more than 80 plus universities that are in our bucket list that are direct partner with us. And today we have Leeds Trinity Student Recruiter Advisor, Sanam Reza Khan. Hello, Sanam. How are you?
Hi, Faisal. How are you? I'm fine. Thank you.
You're welcome. So today we have Sanam Reza Khan, who will be talking about University of Leeds Trinity. And she will be talking about university's background, how to apply for that universities, what are the entry requirements, and if you have any questions, students, please feel free to drop it on the comment box. We will be taking your questions as well. So without further delay, Sanam, please take the floor, and could you please introduce yourself and also talk about university, please? Thank you.
Thank you, Faisal. Thank you for inviting me. And I think my name is Sanam Raza, first of all. I'm the Student Recruitment Advisor for Leeds Trinity University. And I think this is a great platform for Leeds Trinity University to connect with the students directly and, you know, to inform or to give the information regarding the Leeds Trinity University background, its location, its courses we are offering for JAD intake, and the entry requirements, and of course, the most important factor, what fees structure basically do we have for the students. So I think, yeah, thank you so much for inviting me again. And should I share the presentation? Can you see my presentation?
Yeah, sure. We can share the presentation. I will be adding it on the stage. So there you go.
Okay, so first of all, let me just give you a brief introduction about the Leeds Trinity University. Leeds Trinity University was basically established in 1966 as a teacher training Catholic college. And later we expanded, and in 1998 we got the population of 2,000 students. And in 2009, basically we got the authority to issue the undergrad and postgrad degrees to the students around the world. And also currently we do have like 5,000 students studying in the university. I must tell you, it's not a very big university. As you can see the video, if you have seen the video, student is talking about that it's not a big university. That's why they are very satisfied. Like they have, a face-to-face interaction or the direct interaction with the faculty and staff. So basically, we are very proud of it. Our student satisfaction rate is very high. It's like we are number one in Yorkshire, and we are ranked 18th in the UK in terms of student satisfaction, because of the small size classes we have, because of the small knitted community we have, and also the focus we have on the student, and everybody is basically involved in the students' university lives. They always try to, resolve the issues of the students. That's why the student satisfaction rate is very high. Because if you could explore the Leeds in more detail, you will find out that there are like 10 or 15 or 20 probably universities in Leeds. But our student satisfaction rate is number one in Yorkshire, and we are ranked 18th in the UK, as I said. So I think, yeah, and we are very proud of it. We believe that providing a quality education and treating the student as our own is basically our main focus. Basically, it is not just getting the student in the university and getting the fee and stuff. We are also focused on student, giving them a good environment, giving them a good harassment-free environment. Basically, if we talk about harassment, we have a very strict policy in our university that if we specifically talk about the international student, when they are coming from like South Asian market like Bangladesh, India, from Pakistan or Nepal. So probably they will face a lot of racism, bullying, harassment in the university, or probably some other cities as well. So we have a very strict no harassment policy, which allows a student, like we have introduced a mobile application. If student face some kind like events like that, like harassment, bullying, racism in the university, they can simply open the mobile application and report that event. And personnel from HR will definitely contact the student in a day or two and try to resolve the issue. So I think that's why our student satisfaction is very high, because everybody is allowed to practice their religion no matter what, if they are Muslim, Hindu, Sikh, whatever, from whichever religion they have come from. So it is very open-minded university. Though it's a Catholic university, everyone would have a separate spaces to practice their religion. Basically, if we talk about Muslim population, there are specifically designated mosques for the students to pray 5 times a day. So
Nice.
yeah, racism and no harassment policy in our university. So as an international student, you don't have to worry about that you will face any kind of these activities or harassment or bullying in the university. We are very strict about it. And if we talk about Leeds, specifically as a location, as we know, Leeds is the second largest city after London in the UK. And it is basically the hub of a financial and legal hub in the UK after London. And the employability rate is very high in Leeds comparatively to any other city next to London, of course. And also, it is also called the foodie capital of the North. If we talk about the social life of the student, how the social life would be in Leeds for the students. So we have like in Leeds, it's probably like 200 plus music venues, large theaters, and site of the UK's largest music festival. So social life for the student is very vibrant in Leeds city. And also there are like bustling population of international students studying in Leeds because of the employability opportunities in Leeds. Of course, as I said, that employability rate is very high in Leeds. So, and also the Leeds is in the center, and all around Leeds is very important cities, as you could say. If you talk about Bradford is just like 35 minutes away from Leeds. Manchester is 1 hour away from Leeds. And if you talk about London is just 2 hours away from Leeds. So specifically, if you talk about university, Leeds Trinity University, the courses we are offering, the facilities we are offering to the students, and also the quality of the education. And if we talk about the location, I think it's the best option for the student to select the university. I think these are the factors student must consider before getting into a university, like its reputation, the courses they are offering, the courses ranked, basically how they are ranked, and also the location where the university is located. So yeah, I think these are the very important factors students should keep in mind before selecting the university. We have 2 campuses. One is in Horsforth, the other one is Leeds City campus. The horsework is basically on the quieter side. The student who wants to, focus on their studies and be on a quieter place. It's a very large campus. It's a very big campus. It does have like football courts, tennis courts, very big campuses, facilities like state-of-the-art lecture halls, libraries, and stuff like that. So it's a quite a big campus. And we also have a Leeds City campus. Leeds City campus is basically a new campus. We recently opened in Jan and Take. And all the PG students going for Jan and Take would be studying here in Leeds City. And as you know that it's in the middle of the city, of course, then student would have more job opportunities while studying here, and also the social life would be better than in Horseworth campus. All our courses are unique career-led focus courses we are providing to the student. We are ranked top in Yorkshire region and 15th in the UK for number of graduates moving into work for further study within 16 months. Maximum is 15 months. The survey shows that the students got the white collar job within 6 months. So our employability rate is 97%. Because of the courses design we have, like we provide 50% what you can say subject knowledge and 50% practical knowledge, which allows the student to have a industry exposure beforehand when going into the industry, and also they already know what trends are basically in the industry. So if they are not just opting for the placement, without placement, they can also get a white collar job, a good white collar job, because of the courses we are providing. So basically, employee value that if a student already has a industry exposure, has the knowledge of what's basically going on in the industry. And also we also provide placement options with each and every course we are providing. No matter if it's a UG course or a PG course, student will get placement option. I think it's an added advantage for a student when a student goes for placement, because it's an extra year, and university support the student in terms of getting the job for the student, and also we prepare the student for the interview, how you can present yourself in front of the employer, basically guiding them the tips and tricks basically to get a white collar job, and how to stand out in the job competitive market. And of course, when a student will graduate with a placement in hand or 1 year experience already on the CV, so when he will find a job in PSW, post study work visa, after the graduation, so it would be easy for a student to get the job because of the 1 year experience you already have on the CV. Employer, of course, consider that student who already have an industry exposure, already have a 1 year of experience on the CV. So I think placement is a very good option, and we are giving placement options with each and every course we are offering for Jan and September intake as well. As I said, our student services is very, we are ranked, basically a very small university, not a very small university. We have a population of 5,000 students currently studying here. Not because of the fact that students don't want to study at Leeds Trinity University. This is because we are not focused on getting a lot of students in the university, and not providing a quality education, not providing a student with a satisfied environment where student can flourish and graduate with a very good degree in hand, or with confidence as well. So we are focused on getting small numbers of students to provide them with so basically student will be satisfied with the quality education we are providing, with the facilities we are providing, and also with our future process, the future process we have for the students in the university. So basically that's why we are ranked number 1 in Yorkshire in terms of satisfaction, student satisfaction, and 18th in the UK overall in terms of student satisfaction. And also, as I said, this is our basically a tagline that you are a name, not a number. We say that to each and every student, because we recognize a student by the name, not a number, the student ID mentioned on the offer letter. Normally, if you talk about different university, and they will search you out through your student IDs. They won't know what's basically, and they won't know what problem you are facing, because as an international student, when student is moving from their home country to entirely a different country, into entirely a different culture, of course they need a lot of support from the university to settle down into a new environment, into a new university, to get to know what is basically going on in the university. So a lot of students, if they won't get a proper dealing or a proper support from the university, they get homesick, they get depressed, sometimes they get mental issues or they need mental support. So we basically try to provide all those all that support to the students so that they could feel at home. They should focus on their studies without without
Nice.
worrying about the other things happening in the university. So yeah, that's why I think we are ranked number one in Yorkshire, and we are very proud of it. And as I said, students should consider before considering or selecting a university for their study abroad. They should consider basically the reputation of the university, the courses they are providing, the rank of the courses, and the location. And also, the most important factor should be the student satisfaction, how university treat their students. So I think it is the most important factor, and we are focused on it, and we are very proud of it.
Okay, great to know that.
Student life in Leeds Trinity University is very vibrant, of course. Due to the facilities we provide to the students, students would have an access to a 24 hours library we have in the university. And also we have different food courts in the university, inside the university, and also a student definitely who is living in Leeds City or Horscourt campus, they would have just 5 minutes away, there is a market or big markets or substations everywhere. So it would be easier for a student to, have a good social life. And also, if we talk about on campus, student would be able to access a state-of-the-art lecture halls, libraries, computer labs, football courts, tennis courts, shopping malls, theaters, everything is there basically. So the social life for the student in Leeds Trinity University is very good. As I said, that there are 70,000 plus students, international students are currently studying in Leeds because of the friendly nature of the city, how acceptable they are. There's a cultural diversity, so it would be easier for a student to settle down into a new environment in terms of cultural diversity there, the social life, and all the facilities university is providing to the student.
Okay.
Okay, so the courses we are offering, these are just the courses we are offering for January intake. But for if you talk about September intake, we have health courses, law courses, computer science courses, and also psychology related courses for undergrad stream as well. So these are the courses just for Jan intake. BSc Nursing Adult, BSc Nursing Mental Health, BSc Nursing Learning Disabilities, BSc Learning Child. For postgrad courses, we are offering 5 different courses. MSc Data Science and Artificial Intelligence. Please keep in mind that these courses are just for Jan intake. For September intake, we have for September intake we have 20 plus faculties available for PG and UG courses as well. So there are just 5 courses open for Jan intake. MSc Data Science and Artificial Intelligence, MA International Business, Masters of Law, MBA Business Administration, and MSc Project Management. Okay, so the most important factor here that if we talk about MSc Data Science and Artificial Intelligence, MA International Business, and MSc Project Management, all these courses are 16-month courses, not 12-month courses. So when student would be applying for a visa, they will get, of course, the 20 months visa. And if they are going for a placement option, so it would be an extra year for the student. So the whole degree would be 28 months, and the visa student would be getting would be 32 months of visa student would be getting. So I think it's a very unique opportunity for a student, to have an ample amount of time to settle down in the UK after graduation, of course. So I think
I'm
it's a
just
very important factor.
okay. I'm just interrupting you over here. I'm just wondering, do you offer Embrace courses at the moment, like the Masters of Research based course in your university?
No, not right now, yes, but we would be, we are in consideration to open our masters in research courses and also PhD courses for September intake. As I said, for Jan intake, we are just offering these 5 courses for PG and 4 courses for UG stream.
Okay.
Yeah, and entry requirement for UG course, this is specifically for Pakistani market. I don't know if someone from attending the session from Nepal, India, can you please elaborate that who is attending basically this session so I could
This session is
elaborate.
completely based at the moment, all the Bangladeshi students are looking at this session at the moment. And also there are students from Africa region as well, India region as well. So you can talk about, you can elaborate all the market.
Okay, so these entry requirements are specifically for Pakistani market. If someone is attending from Pakistan, so for UG courses, student must have O levels and they should have a C grade in their English and mathematics course. And they should have, if someone who does not have OAA levels, they need to show the 14 years of qualification with a minimum percentage of 60 to 65%. And IELTS score should be 7.0 overall, and no band should be less than 6.5. And we are just only accepting IELTS test for the MSc nursing course. All the other courses we are offering for September intake. UG courses, basically, we are accepting other alternative tests as well, like PT and TOEFL. But for specifically for nursing course, we are just accepting IELTS test. So yeah. And if we talk about Indian market, the UG requirement for Indian market is 65% overall in their intermediate course. And the courses should be physics, chemistry, and mathematics. And student who has a student who is applying from Nepal market, they should have 65% marks in their intermediate. And there is no English waiver for Indian and Pakistan as Nepali market for in terms of a student coming from intermediate or HSSC level. For postgrad courses, student must have. Hello, can you hear me?
I'm extremely sorry. We had a network error. I think I have fixed that now.
No issues.
So please continue. I'm
No
extremely sorry for that.
No issues. Okay, so entry requirement for PG courses, we accept 4 years of bachelor's degree from a recognized university, and we have a very lenient entry requirements in terms of PG courses. Like we accept 55% marks if someone has a 4 years degree and they have 55% marks or a CGPA of 2.5. So we accept that. And also the student who have 2 year bachelor's and 2 years master's, so they can also apply for PG courses, and the same percentage is required in 2+2 courses as well. We accept 3.
Is it also covered for Bangladesh market as well?
Yeah. For Indian and Nepali market, if someone has English 65% marks in their intermediate course, there would be an English waiver for Indian and Nepali market.
Okay.
Yeah. There is no English waiver for Pakistan and other markets as well, but just for Nepal and India. We are accepting IELTS, PT, and TOEFL. The overall score for IELTS should be 6.0 overall, and no component should be below 5.5. And in PTE, the score should be 59, and we are accepting bands. 59 should be in each and every module. As you can see, TOEFL, we are accepting TOEFL. Overall should be 79, and in reading, the student must have 18, listening 17, speaking 20, and writing 17 or 18 probably. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So for undergrad courses, we are offering undergrad courses through UCAS portal. So if you have an idea about the UCAS portal, student has to if agent is applying on behalf of the students, they need to create the portal of a student and then apply through the nursing course through UCAS basically portal. And the documents we require, basically education documents, passport, updated CV, 2 references, academic references, English test result. It is not required to get the conditional offer letter. English test is not mandatory, but of course student will get the conditional offer letter, and student has to provide the English test result to get the unconditional offer letter, right? And statement of purpose should not exceed 1500 words, and make sure that it is not generated from AI or ChatGPT, because we check that. And also if student has a gap of 1 or 2 years after their high school, they need to provide the experience letters, what they were basically doing to justify the study gap they have. So the maximum study gap we accept is 2 years for UG courses. And for PG courses, the agent, if an agent is, if let's suppose if an EN Global Education is applying for a student on behalf of the student in the postgrad courses, they need to apply through the university portal. And the documents, same as the documents we require for the UG courses, education documents, passport, updated CV, 2 academic references, English test if you have any, statement of purpose, experience letters to justify the study gap. The most important slide, I guess, everyone is interested to know what is the basically fee structure of the university. So for UG program, the fee structure is 14,500 annual fee we require for the UG courses. For PG courses, the annual fee is £15,000, and we give the scholarship of £3,100 if the student would be applying through EN Global Education Platform. So this automatic scholarship of £3,100 is only given to the EN Global students. So guys, please contact the EN Global for the application because you will be getting a very generous scholarship of £3,100. So after the scholarship, your student fee would be £11,900 per year. I think which is very economical for the student. Keeping in mind, the economical situation of Bangladesh, Pakistan, Nepal, and of course India not, but somehow most of the countries available in South Asian market. So I think the economical situation is not very good. So keeping that in mind, I think we have given a very generous scholarship to the student, £3,100, and the overall fee would be 11,900.
900.
If we talk about accommodation, we are also providing on-campus accommodation, a very cheap on-campus accommodation, because you cannot find a university who is giving a very cheap accommodation like ourselves. Like we are just providing on-campus accommodation like minimum of £100 per week. So if you calculate it annually, it would be like £4,100 accommodation charges annually. I think which is very cheap, very cheap. And if we talk about Leeds City Centre, Leeds City campus of Leeds Trinity University, the minimum on-campus accommodation charges would be £152 per week, which is still very cheap because the Leeds City campus is basically in the middle of the city. Of course, the expenses would be a bit higher, but still it's very cheap. It's £152 per week. So if you calculate it like on an annual basis, it would be £6,352. I think which is still very reasonable and very cheap for the students. So yeah, I think I've covered everything. If you have any questions, you can ask now, and you can also note down my email ID and phone number if you have any query related to the application. And also keep in mind that the deadline for the application is 25th of October. So if a student who is interested to apply in Leeds Trinity University, they need to contact EN Global Education as soon as possible to process their application. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Sanam, for your wonderful presentation. Now, I have some queries regarding Leeds Trinity University. Is about you said like you're accepting IELTS and TOEFL. Apart from IELTS and TOEFL, are you accepting any other English test?
No, unfortunately not. We are just accepting IELTS, TOEFL, and PT.
Okay, and you said like your university going to start Embrace courses from upcoming intake. Is it from September intake? They're starting the Embrace courses.
Yeah, for September. Yes, for September. Yes.
Okay, so is there any like a student needs to drop any research proposal for that, or is it just SOP?
Actually, it is not the entry requirements, how the admission process would be, like how the student or how the agent would be applying for the research courses is not finalized yet. Definitely, it is not the information I can give you right now, but because of the, we are just working on it. So of course, definitely within few months, like in a month or so, I'll definitely share the entry requirements and also the procedure how to apply for the research courses and PhD courses as well. So by the email, of course, so you could further distribute this information among your students and also the agents you have.
Okay. And in terms of the scholarship that you mentioned about 3,100
£3,100.
Yeah. So apart from that scholarship, are you offering any other merit-based scholarship to the students?
Yes, we do have 2 or 3 merit-based scholarships for the student who have like good grades in the bachelor's program. Like if they have CGPA above 3.6, 3.7, probably 3.8, so they can also apply for merit-based scholarship. Yeah.
Okay. And how long is the offer letter turnaround time?
Yeah, it is basically it is 7 days for now.
Okay.
Because of the LTU is basically just started recruiting from South Asian market, so it is basically a new university in South Asia, and we are just expediting our process, admission process basically. So hopefully within a few months it would be 24 hours that for the offer letter generation, but right now it's 7 days. So bear with us. Each student has to wait like seven
Okay,
days for an offer letter.
yeah, that's good to know that you're releasing the offer
Yeah.
letter in 7 days. And
Yeah.
another thing that I really wanted to talk about is the most of the time I get this kind of question from the students is like initial deposit amount. So what is the initial deposit amount, and is there any precast deposit amount? I just want to know about that.
Actually, we do not require any deposit for precast interview. Student can
Mm-hmm.
appear for precast interview without paying any deposit or fee. If the student will clear the precast interview, they need to deposit 50% amount of the total fee. Let's suppose if the fee would be 11,900, student would be paying 5,950 pounds, I think, if we
Okay.
calculate it, before the issuance of the gas. So for issuance of
Oh,
gas, student has to pay 50% deposit, and before gas, pre-gas interview, student does not have to pay anything before
okay.
appearing for the interview. Yeah.
Okay. So after enrollment, is there any installment plan available for the students to pay the tuition fees?
Yes, we are providing two installments to the students for remaining 50% deposit. A student will be paying 50% deposit before issuance of the gas, and after 2 months, student will be paying 25% deposit, and after 2 months, student will be paying 25% deposit. So it's a basically 4 months gap between two installments.
Okay. So I believe like you are offering MBA course for January intake. Am I right?
Yeah, yeah, yes.
Okay. So for MBA, do the student requires to submit job experience, or without
No,
job
not
experience?
necessary. If they have a study gap, of course, they need to provide a relevant experience. But a student who is a fresh graduate, they can also apply for MBA program.
Okay. Okay. So, okay, we will take some questions from the students as well. I can see there are many questions are popping in. So we will start taking the questions one by one. Uh, okay, there is one question came from Ehsan Islam. Do you accept Duolingo or Oxford ELLT English test?
No, sir, we are not accepting Duolingo and Oxford test. We are just accepting IELTS, PT, and TOEFL. But our entry requirements, English entry requirements, is very lenient for the UG and PG courses. We are just requiring 6.0 overall, I think, which is achievable for the student right now.
Okay. So we have another questions that it do you like it's already mentioned. Can we go to the next question, please? Okay. So this is from Sanjay Chaudhary. Hello, this is Sanjay from Sylhet. I have some question regarding PG program. How many year of gap you accept, and also do you accept second masters? So he's
For
asking.
PG
Yeah.
courses, the maximum should be 5 years. It would be an ideal application for the university. A student has a gap of 5 years, but if you think that the student is a genuine student and you believe that they have a relevant experience, or they have justification of the gap they have, so of course it basically vary case to case. So you need to process the application, and of course admission department will assess the documents. So it's not specifically mentioned that how much gap we accept, but ideal application should not be, gap should not be more than 5 years for PG, but we accept gap more than that. It varies case to case.
So another question came that is, do you accept Sylhet region students? You know the Sylhet region from Bangladesh. Are you aware
I'm not
about that?
sure. I'm not
Okay, it's
sure
been,
of this. I will note
okay.
down this, and I will
Yes,
definitely pass this information to the admission department, and I will definitely communicate with the AM Global in regards with the answer to this question.
yes, please. Okay, thank you very much. We will get back to you regarding select questions. I will be informing you guys regarding Sylhet region update from Leeds Trinity University. So another question came from Tariq Hassan. Do you have airport pickup service for international students?
Yes, 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 of course. As I said, we are number one in student satisfaction because of the services we are providing. So yeah, we do have a facility, pickup facility for the student, and you just need to apply. There is an option when you will be getting a pre-departure, in guidelines from the university. You need to, register for a pickup from the airport. So definitely, university will pick up you from there.
There is another question came from Sheikh Mizan. Hello, Sanam. Is there any student support center? Obviously, you have mentioned during the
Yes,
PPT.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
I
yes. We
remember.
do have.
So you can, yeah. So we have one ex-student from Leeds
Hi,
Trinity.
Mario.
Yeah,
Nice to
his
meet you. Nice to. How was your experience? Can you share with the students here?
yeah. Can you please drop your text regarding your experience with the university, please? Okay, so I think this is it from the comment section, and yeah, I think that's it. So, guys, if you want to, all the students, I'm telling you guys, if you want to process application from EN Global Education Limited, as Sanam mentioned, that you will be getting 3,100 GBP scholarship, and without further delay, you can process the application. The January intake is open now, so we are ready to drop the application for you. So we, as you said, like, we need the required documents to process the application, and without further delay, you can send the documents to our any of the branches located around Bangladesh, Dhaka, Sylhet, Bazaar, and also we are running operation of in Nigeria, Abuja, Lagos, Ibadan, and from Pakistan as well. We are recruiting the students. So without further delay, please communicate with us. We are here to help you. And Sanam, thank you very much for your precious time. It was very nice to talk with you, and we
Thank you.
know lots of about Leeds Trinity. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
And
Thank you. Thank you.
there
This is
is
so much.
another two question just came in.
Yeah.
We'll
Sure.
just have a look. Okay, do you have nursing courses available for January 2005 intake? We will
Yes,
take
we do.
this.
We are providing nursing courses, BSc nursing courses for UG program. I'm not sure if you're asking for PG programs. If you are asking for PG courses, no, we are not right now. But we do have health-related courses in regards with PG. In September intake. But right now, we are just offering nursing courses in our UG programs.
Okay, thank you very much for your time. It was nice talking to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I
Thank
will
you.
have another session if needed in the future. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Definitely, definitely. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.